Hi everybody, Karen Schaal Gratitude Gal here, founder of People-Owned Psychology, where we expand the mind and grow the heart with our science and gratitude-based approach to happiness and well-being. Today, I'm thrilled to introduce you to what I like to call my Wellbeing Backpack, loaded with the Big 5 fundamentals. These fundamentals are intentional breathing, hydration, journaling, nature, and sleeping. And I selected them for a very good reason. Now, of course, breathing, hydration, and sleeping are essential, but I chose the Big 5 fundamentals because of their role in mental clarity. Each one of these fundamentals alone and in conjunction with the others provides the opportunity for us to experience a highly functional baseline where we have high levels of stamina, focus, and mental clarity. This is important because when we begin to look at personal development, look at what our intentions are, where we want to improve our lives, we need to be bright. We can't be sitting in a brain fog. And of course, brain fog can be caused by a multitude of things. But let's face it, if we're not getting enough oxygen in our brain because we are sedentary, if we're not getting enough water and fluids in our body, and if we're not getting enough sleep, we are going to be in a fog. We're not going to be as sharp as we could be. Everything's going to be a little dull. Our steps will not be as lively. Our responses will not be as quick. That's just the way it is. So really focusing on how we can nurture and care for these Big 5 fundamentals in a real way is really worth our time and energy. The first of our Big 5 is intentional breathing. Breathing correctly is not only important for living longer, but helps us have a good mood and perform well. You know, we haven't talked about this much, but it is really important that we use what nature is giving us to our full advantage, like these benefits of intentional breathing. If all of this was in a pill, we would call it a wonder drug. I think there's about 18 benefits. Here we go. Intentional breathing detoxifies and releases toxins, releases tension, relaxes the body, and brings clarity, relieves emotional problems, relieves pain, massages your organs, increases muscles, strengthens the immune system, improves posture, improves quality of the blood, increases digestion and assimilation of food, improves the nervous system, strengthens the lungs, makes the heart stronger, boosts energy levels, and improves stamina. It also improves cellular regeneration and elevates moods. Pretty impressive, isn't it? There's a lot of breathing exercises out there, different types of breathing. Controlled breathing, diaphragmatic breathing. I have some on my website, karenschaal.com. Moving on to hydration, it's no secret that water is vital to our health. It plays a key role in numerous body functions, including nutrient transport, waste removal, organ protection, and temperature regulation. Drinking enough water can improve physical performance, energy levels, brain function, and even aid in weight loss by replacing empty calories and speeding up metabolism. The importance of staying hydrated cannot be overstated, given its foundational role in our overall health. When you're well hydrated, your sleep quality is better, your cognition is better, you function better, your mood is better. The list goes on, says Douglas Casa, CEO of the University of Connecticut's Corey Stringer Institute, which studies athletic performance, another area that benefits from drinking enough fluids. Corey says we did a study on people who were mildly dehydrated, which can happen within just 30 minutes of exercise, Casa said, and we found mood was compromised in both men and women. This is no joke, everybody. The brain fog we often experience comes frequently from dehydration. Dehydration can have a noticeable effect if you lose as little as 2% of your body's water content. This can lead to altered body temperature control, reduced motivation, and increased fatigue. It can also make exercise feel much more difficult, both physically and mentally. No surprise here, since muscles are about 80% water. Studies show that even mild dehydration, such as a loss of 1 to 3% of body weight, can impair many aspects of brain function. A very good reason to keep drinking that water, right? In a study with young women, researchers found that fluid loss of 1.54% after exercise impaired both mood and concentration. It also increased the frequency of headaches. Many members of this same research team concluded a similar study in young men, that they found that fluid loss of 1.6% increased feelings of anxiety and fatigue. Mild dehydration, which is fluid loss from 1 to 3%, impaired energy levels, impaired mood swings, and led to major reductions in memory and brain performance. This is a very real condition, my friends, and it is negatively affecting people all the time. The next Big 5 fundamental in our Wellbeing Backpack is journaling. This tool is a powerhouse for mental health management. Journaling has been shown to help control symptoms and improve mood by allowing individuals to prioritize problems, fears, and concerns. It also provides an opportunity for positive self-talk and identifying negative thoughts and behaviors. Furthermore, journaling can boost memory, comprehension, and cognitive processing. It's a simple practice that offers a private space for reflection, emotional processing, and personal growth. Journaling is a big deal, everybody. Gratitude journaling is one of positive psychology's most popular interventions, and the benefits of journaling go on and on. Check this out. Journaling boosts memory, enhances creativity, encourages awareness, relieves stress, helps to achieve goals, improves communication skills, helps you discover your voice, strengthens mental health, strengthens immune cells, boosts mood, develops emotional intelligence, organizes tasks, alleviates depressive symptoms, tracks progress and growth, encourages focus, boosts physical health, helps to cope with trauma, improves memory and mindfulness. I Googled journaling one time and discovered an article that listed 80 benefits of journaling. Needless to say, journaling is a powerhouse, and I am so glad we have it in our Big 5 fundamentals. I don't think it can get any better, and then comes nature. Our fourth Big 5 fundamental is nature. Nature exposure has been linked to improved attention, lower stress, better mood, reduced risk of psychiatric disorders, and even increases in empathy and cooperation. Regular access to green spaces can decrease anxiety levels, lessen feelings of anger, and has been linked to lower risks of depression. The benefits of integrating nature into our daily lives are profound and wide-ranging, from mental health improvements to enhanced physical well-being. Nature was my go-to place when I first started to experiment with gratitude. I was in new territory, trying out things I had never experienced before. And as I continued to go back to nature for peace, for a distraction, I began to realize the therapeutic benefits of nature. From invigorating our spirits to calming our souls, nature is profound in its effect upon the human psyche and spirit. These are some benefits of getting out in nature. Here we go. You get exercise, you get vitamin D, it lessens anxiety, it's social, it improves your sleep, it helps you feel better about yourself, it improves your focus, it gives you better immunity, it boosts your creativity, and it helps you keep a healthy weight. You know, even when I don't want to go outside, and I make an intentional decision to go outside because I want to get some fresh air and move around a bit, I am always happier after doing that. My mood is always elevated. So let's look at our final fundamental, and that is sleep. Oh my goodness. This is an area I don't shine in. It doesn't mean I'm not trying to sleep better. It's just not one of my strong points. And why should I care? Check this out. Sleep deficiency is linked to numerous chronic health problems, including heart disease, kidney disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, stroke, obesity, and depression. The effects of lack of sleep on the brain include metabolic and cognitive disturbances, particularly in areas involved in learning, memory, and emotion. Now look at this. This is what we want. Adequate sleep supports healthy brain function and physical health. Some other health benefits of sleep are it promotes growth, it helps heart health, it supports weight management, helps combat germs, and keep your immune system strong. It also reduces the risk of injury, increases attention span, and boosts memory and learning. If you have ever felt foggy after a poor night's sleep, it won't surprise you that sleep significantly impacts brain function. First, a healthy amount of sleep is vital for brain plasticity, or the brain's ability to adapt to input. If we sleep too little, we become unable to process what we've learned during the day, and we have more trouble remembering it in the future. Again, these big 5 fundamentals were chosen because of their powerful impact on our mental clarity and capacity. In conclusion, the big 5, intentional breathing, hydration, journaling, nature, and sleeping, are fundamentals in our Wellbeing Backpack. Incorporating the big 5 in a meaningful way into our daily routines can significantly enhance our quality of life. Remember, the journey to well-being is a personal one, and even small changes can make a big difference. Thank you for joining me today. This is Karen Schaal, Gratitude Gal, saying, let's be the best we can be. Let's be grateful. Bye-bye.